Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Indy, and today we're going to be reviewing Chernobylite. I'm going to try and keep this review short for you all, so buckle up and pay attention. Chernobylite is a science fiction survival video game developed by the Farm 51 and published by All In Games, with, some slight horror elements. The game takes its inspiration from one of the worst disasters ever, the nuclear power plant explosion at Chernobyl in 1986. The surrounding areas were devastated by the explosion, and in Chernobylite it's evident they tried to keep the same scenery. But what's the difference? Well, there are these shadows that seem to lurk around and stalk you, which you happen to be a stalker as well. But where did these shadows come from? Where were they? What happened? What's going on? Did they come from the explosion? Did they come from your scientific research? Well, that is the question you are trying to answer. You play as Igor, and you are trying to unravel the mystery that is surrounding you, and you're trying to find Tatiana, your lost love.
Shortcut through time and space. It's called a wormhole. It forms a tunnel with two mouths. It needs an exotic energy source to keep it open.
Exotic energy. That's the Chernobylite?
Exactly.
And where does this shortcut lead?
After a weird attempt to get inside Chernobyl, you're attacked by a mysterious being. You are left alone with Olivier in your hideout, and it's up to you to gather materials so you can upgrade your base of operation. This will involve going out into the zone day by day to gather and, complete missions. You will also be able to recruit more team members that you can assign to missions, as well. Pay attention to their percentage of success, though, for each of the missions. There are also story missions that you yourself will normally take care of. You can equip each team member with a weapon and armor as well. This will help in their success rate, so make sure that you go ahead and give them a little pew-pew pistol. Once you've gathered enough resources, you can upgrade your base with all sorts of workbenches. You'll need to build generators, though, to support their energy consumption, because everything uses energy, right? Something I found pretty cool was having to build things for like the air quality in your base and radiation protection as it's because you're like right outside Chernobyl. So also, don't forget about your team members and their comfort. They will need a bed because they need to sleep, and they need things to keep them happy and busy, or some of them will just gripe at you. So make them a bed, give them a radio and a TV, and they'll be fine. While you are out in the zone scrounging around for material and God knows what, you will also be looking for clues as to what happened to Tatiana. With each new clue, you are closer to running through basically a story simulation of what happened in the past. This will also get you closer to the end goal, and that is running a heist on Chernobyl. I enjoyed the story of this game for the most part. The dialogue can be funny, or at times when there is conflict, it can get quite ugly and vulgar. The problem isn't the story or the characters, though. That's actually the best part of this game. What hurts here is the gameplay itself. There is some major screen tearing issues, and the combat, well, it's just not that good. 9 times out of 10, I couldn't even see the enemy that was shooting at me. Of course, death isn't the end, as you get a second chance to make up for your mistakes. Or you get a chance to escape a prison that the NAR run. And that's the bad guys that are running around for some reason, who knows. These guys, they suck, so it's best to just take them out with stealth moves and move on. You can use a portal gun that you have built, and it will let you leave the zone at any point if things get, to be too much for you. While you can upgrade your weapons, there isn't really enough variety of them. It helps, but, it's like whatever. The armor is a little lackluster, and while I enjoy crafting and upgrading the base, it doesn't always feel like rewarding. The first few hours I got really into the base building and gathering aspect. However, at about 12 hours in, it gets really repetitive. And honestly, this sucks because I was enjoying a lot about Chernobylite in the beginning. Being able to craft out in the zone and having an actual impact on the zone is pretty kick-ass in my opinion. You can see it from your base of operations just how much activity is going on in the zone as well. I thought that was really awesome, seeing all that stuff happening. Gathering is made easier with your handheld scanner that will highlight resources for you, and yes, you can upgrade your scanner. You can also get training from each new team member with points you gain from leveling up, because yes, you do level up. I thought that was a really cool addition to keep you interested in your character. Chernobylite on the surface is a fun little romp into the zone. It has some pretty cool settings, and I really enjoyed the aspect of having team members that you can manage. The addition of having them train you was something I was pleasantly surprised with. I enjoyed the story, and the voiceover work is pretty good. Searching to find out what happened to Tatiana had me intrigued throughout. The unfortunate part, though, is it didn't last long. After a while, it just felt like a grind, and the odd combat didn't help. The screen tearing is something that needs to be fixed, ASAP. It was really bad. I can't say I'm completely disappointed in the game though. I really did have a great time for, a limited of time. The story is worth a playthrough, and I'm sad the combat wasn't better. Hopefully there are some fixes coming. For now, I can't really recommend taking a trip into the zone until a patch is released. After that, I say give it a chance, especially if you enjoy crafting and building. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. I wouldn't rush out to buy Chernobylite just yet. Maybe wait for a few patches to help fix the game a little bit, polish it up. It's not a terrible game, but it's not what I expected that it was going to be. I thought there was going to be a little bit more of a horror aspect to the game. Just really wasn't there. It does get a little odd at times and everything, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But, as always, in the brah.